So we suck. That's pretty much the best way I could put this. We suck. The second half, it really is sad that we only allowed 3 points on defense in the second half. But offensively, we literally could not do anything. We even gave them a touchdown from our offense in the second half. But, I mean, this game was just awful. From start to finish, we could not do anything offensively. And it's weird because that's usually our strong suit this year. But for some reason, we've had opportunities. We went down the field in the Ravens many, many, many times. We just could not finish in the red zone. And it sucks, man. It really does, because this whole game felt like a one score and you're back in it. And there's like no good way to put it. And it's like, who do I put this loss on, right? Do I put it on the defense? Well, no, because the defense actually played lights out in the second half. It only allowed 3 points. Do I put it on the offense? Yes, to a certain degree. But like, what did the offense do that was so bad in this situation? Was it play calling? Was it the offensive line looked pretty okay, but Mims got hurt in this game? It was a cluster of, we cannot play complimentary football to save our lives. And I know Joe Burrow was very hard on himself during the press conference. He did say that, hey, you know, if I was the quarterback for any team, they would not have won the game. And I don't really truly believe that. But I will say, again, it just wasn't a good game, man. It just wasn't a good game. And he definitely did have an off game. And, you know, it is what it is. Back-to-back weeks now, we had a pick six in a football game. And actually, you want to go really far here. Outside the Ravens game, right? The last 2 games with Joe Flacco, both games he threw a pick six. Then we had the Ravens game. And now the next 2 games, last game and this game, we had a pick six. So that's 4 pick sixes in like what, 8 weeks or whatever. My math is awful. That's 5 weeks. 5 weeks we had 4 pick sixes, which is just sad. It's just really sad. But hey, I mean, our season's over, right? So that's one thing. The Chiefs season is over too. And yes, I'm going to enjoy the fact the Chiefs season is over, because that, my friend, is probably the most enjoyable thing I can get out of this whole season. But at the end of the day, I mean, listen, Jamar Chase did what Jamar Chase always does. 132 yards. He's the Ravens killer for a reason. But hey, the Ravens are a better team than us, and that's just kind of how it works, you know? We blew them out. They blew us out. It sucks. It really does. Now, for us, we sit at the number 9 overall pick right now. So now that our season's over, we can start actually focusing more on the draft. But for those who are going to say, well, the Bengals should tank. The Bengals should tank. Here's the issue, right? There's 3 games left of the season. Do we think that the Giants are going to win another game this season? Probably not. But even if they do, they will still be above us because they have 2 losses. The Raiders will have 2 losses. Will they win another game? Probably not. Will the Titans win another game? Probably not. Will the Brownies win another game? Potentially they beat us. If they beat us, they actually leapfrog us, and they will actually have a worse draft pick than us. The Jets, though, if they win another game, they beat us head-to-head, so they would actually be a worse draft pick than us. Cardinals, no. Saints, I don't think they're going to win another game. And I don't think that the Commanders will either. So it's going to be really hard for us to get in the top 5, let alone a top 2 pick to get Caleb Downs. We're just going to have to hope that he drops. But as always, unless we fire Duke Tobin, really, who cares about the draft, right? Because the draft is really based on your guys, your GM, your scouts, and being able to draft correctly. And the fact is, we're not good at drafting because Duke Tobin sucks. We also don't really have scouts. So I hope we figure something out there. That's all I can really say at that point. Get something figured out. But it's a mess, man. It really is. And there's so many things to go through at this point. And this offseason, I don't think they're going to fire Zach Taylor, and that's what scares the living crap out of me. I think they're going to fire Duke Tobin, but I don't think they're going to fire Zach Taylor. They're going to let Zach Taylor's contract run out, and they're going to try to get away with that. And it's just, it frustrates the living heck out of me because we need everything just cleansed. We need everything cut, get rid of, gut the front office, gut GM, gut everything, and just start over. And we're not going to do that. And you could tell Joe is pissed off. You could tell Joe is frustrated. I don't think Joe wants off the team. I don't think Joe wants to be gone. Maybe he wants to stop getting questions by these reporters who ask him questions like, you guys have 3 games left. Do you guys think you're going to, do you ever feel like you can actually think you're going to win again? Like some crap like that. Like, well, not win again. Like, how do you make sure, how do you get yourself prepared to win again with 3 games left? Like, this is stupid questions. And it's just frustrating, but it is what it is, man. You know, we put ourselves in this spot. And there's no one we can blame but ourselves. And that's pretty much just all it is. It's just frustrating. It really is. There are some guys, though, today that got incentives, at least. That's a cool thing. We did get 2 sacks by Demetrius Knight Jr. Miles Murphy had 2 sacks, which is the first time he had that in, like, ever, actually. I think that might be the first time ever. Listen, we love this team. And we're going to hope this team figures something out. And we're going to hope this team gets better, right? Because this is our team. And it is what it is. We're going through a very, very rough time. It's not the 90s. It's not the 90s. And that's one thing we have to keep in mind. But we have to figure this out. Joe deserves better. And I know Joe had a bad game. But Joe deserves better. The fans deserve better. Jamar Chase deserves better. T deserves better. Everyone deserves better. And it does suck that, like, the drops are something that we do have to talk about. Because we had a couple of drops from Jamar Chase in this game. And that's something that I know as the quarterback, like, oh, blah, blah. But that is something you have to give the quarterback some type of leeway room with, is like the stupid drops. Because we have a lot of stupid drops. Yoshi is known for dropping a lot. Tinsley will drop a lot. And it's just you got to hold on to the football. You got to catch the football. The receivers can't catch the football when it hits their hands, which is irritating. We had a DJ Turner hit him right in the head, and he drops it. There's just so much frustration. But, like, you just got to get back to work, and we got to hope things get better, you know? And that's the thing that sucks about being fans, is we can't force change. Like, we can't force Katie Blackburn to say, hey, I'm no longer in power, and now we're going to have, you know, whatever, like, someone else take over. Like, we can't do that. And that just sucks so bad because we just watching a team deteriorate. But we're going to hope that change does happen. So, tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. See you guys next one. Peace out.